11th South African National Rally Championship got underway with its traditional opening round, the Total Tour Natal, along the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal, Rally HQ in Amanzimtoti.
Welcome to the South African Rally Championships Round 1 Total Tour Natal. In this edition, we're going to be taking a look at the Junior Championships, which consist of the Super 1600 and the Super 1400s. Let's go take a look at the drivers and see who is going for the #1 spot.
And then coming up in 6th position.
Solid placing by Guy Bottle. I think the ladies will be happy in 8th ahead of Trent Western. Day 2, and this is the important day on any event. We go to stages 6 and 7. So how are the protagonists going to play it?
Are you going to catch up today?
I am going to try. Unfortunately, we had a slight mishap in the tar stage last night. I was leading the class, and I went from 1st to 3rd.
And for Guy Bottle, how does rallying compare to circuit racing?
Certainly very different. You know, with circuit racing we get a lot of time to practice on the tracks and get used to what's happening and setting up the car. Where really we've got no idea what's coming up, and you know, every time you get to a corner it's the first time you're getting there and the last time you're getting there. So you know, you got to make sure it's right the first time.
Ashley Smith in the Castrol Fiesta, now effectively the leader after a problem for Gugu Zulu. He didn't come out of Park Ferme this morning.
Yeah, so in a nutshell, he's just made up 37 seconds. That's a huge bonus.
Indeed, he's leading by 7.1 seconds at this point. Radi in the Oris in 3rd position overall, now up to 2nd, about 7 seconds behind Haig Smith. And in fact, he would win stage 6.
Which is not a bad effort. I mean, 13.16 kilometers. Ellingham is going to be a tougher task, I reckon.
In fact, in stage 7, he lost a lot of time and dropped to 4th. This is Craig Trott in the Team Total Theodore Runnix, 3rd overall now, about 9 seconds behind Haig Smith, but he would lose a lot of time in stage 7 as well and drop to 5th.
Well, we were speaking about this couple, brother and sister, that they're the ones to watch, and I still feel the same way.
Indeed, they would move up to 3rd after stage 7 after trouble with Conradi and Trott. Bottrell finding his feet in the Yato Tools Runnix, currently in 4th position in class S1600. In fact, oh, there's an overrun there. Wrong slot. That's going to cost him some time. In fact, this wrong slot would eventually cost him about 11 seconds. Fortunately for him, he would go on and win the next stage overall. Move up to 2nd. Warner Youngster van Rensburg now.
Yeah, seemingly having some problems, and he would retire on this stage because of it.
Lost a lot of time in this stage, so unfortunately that's the end of him, but we'll see much more of them in future. Hugo and Shields in the Team Total Toyota Runnix, certainly not disgracing themselves at the moment, running in the midfield in class S1600.
It just goes to show, though, consistency is vital. And if we think about what happened to Zulu, well, these girls are still in it. And we're on board with them right now.
At old age, you want to win it, you've got to finish first. Certainly wringing the neck of that engine as we go to Ian Young, 2-time South African rock champion. After stage 7, Haig Smith leads by 10 seconds from Guy Bottrell.
Yeah, look at Trott in 5th, though. Watch out for him.
Ashley, we see you coming in with damage. What happened out there?
On a acute hairpin right, I kind of cut it a little bit too sharp. Thought it was a bit wider, and there was a bank on the inside, and I hooked in. We went to 2 wheels and drove and brought it back down on another rock. I think that's what broke the wheel, broke the fender off, kind of.
Ashley's slip up this morning did affect your lead or your gaining on him?
Definitely, I caught up a lot of time on everybody. Yeah, it's just one of the things. The reason, you know, we're just going to carry on going how we are. We're not going to push extremely hard, and we're just going to finish the rally.
Moving towards the end of day 2 now, stages 10 and 11, repeating stage 6 and 7. And the first car on the road, Ashley Haig Smith in his Castrol Fiesta. He was leading class S1600, but he took a 10-second penalty in stage 9. Then he retook the lead when disaster struck for the leader in stage 11.
Yeah, but it's still very, very close. Jacques Conradi in the Oryx X. Notice it's just a bunch of seconds. I'm sure that the manufacturer Toyota are going to be happy as well.
Snyder's pairing 3rd in S1600, moving up to 2nd after stage 11 after the mishap for the rally leader, who is indeed Guy Bottrell in the Yato Tools car, and certainly going well after the mishap of Ashley Haig Smith in stage 9. So this, oh dear! Whoa! Fortunately, a slow roll for the two of them there, but I'm sure that they must be absolutely distraught by that.
Ellingham taking no prisoners again.
Team Total Toyota Runex of Craig Trott, followed by Paul Hendrik Franke and Uwe Pay in a Corolla, currently 6th in 1600. Here's Ian Young, 2nd in S1400. But in 1600, it's Haig Smith by a minute from the Snyders pairing. A tight battle there for 2nd place.
Yeah, Smith regaining the lead, but Bottle losing 14 minutes.
Ashley, developments on the stage. Tell us, what did you see?
Oh, well, we got the the stage before this, the 21k, a guy climbed about another 3 seconds on us, so we were about 2 seconds behind us. What I've heard from the last stage now is that he's out. Well, he's not out, he's just on his side, so we're hoping that he can get back on the wheels. It's not and finish. At least he'll get a good position, but it was a tough battle. The guy, he's really got talent there.
Guy, not looking very happy at the moment.
No, not at all. We're doing pretty well. I think we were winning the rally, and we had a cute hairpin right, and we did everything right. We came around the corner, I pulled the handbrake to slide the back around, and the car's at like a deep trench, and the back just got into it, and the car just rolled over very, very slowly. I mean, we were talking while the car was rolling over, so there was no damage on the car, just a broken window, but we couldn't roll it back over, and eventually, you know, after 21 minutes of persevering, we got it back over onto its feet again. But you know, it was a pathetic crash, really, to ruin the whole day.
Final 2 gravel stages of the day now. The scene is set for a fantastic battle behind Ashley Haig Smith for 2nd position between the Snyders pairing and the charging Jav Conradi. This is Haig Smith.
13.03 kilometers of twisty, windy, loose gravel. It's going to be a nightmare.
Well, he's got a comfortable lead at the moment, but this man is on a charge. It's Jav Conradi in the Oris. He won stages 10, 9, 11 and 12 and 13 in fact. Move up into 2nd position ahead of these two.
Christophe and Celeste having a really good rally so far.
As does Craig Trott in the Team Total Toyota Runex in a steady 4th position. Franken and Pay in the aging Corolla, 6th in Class S 1600 at the moment. And the only remaining competitor in S1400 after Ian Young retired in stage 11, Megan Verlaque and Lorraine Duplessis.
Yeah, 7th overall after 12 stages, so they're still on a mission and they're still going well.
And going well. Clint Weston and Sean Fisher in their Runex. So the final stage, once again, the 1 kilometer dash at Arbour Crossing.
Thousands of South Coast fans came out, all the residents, to watch this really great highlight of a fantastic rally.
Ashley Haig Smith takes the lead in the Junior Championship, and Jav Conradi came to within 35 seconds of him on that charge. Good solid 6th for Clint Weston, and Megan Verlaque wins S1400 in 7th.
Ashley, you just won the Super 1600. How does it feel?
It feels again flipping awesome, eh? So no, yeah, really ecstatic. It feels like my first win, like I did when I was in A5 at Super 1400. So no, I'm really happy. I can't be happier.
Now, Lorraine, this was your first rally.
Yes, I've done some regionals, but this was my first national and my first drive with Megan.
So how was it?
It was good. She's very, very fast, very clean. It was nice.
And Megan, how was your day today?
It was better than yesterday, but I still have a lot of room for improvement. So we'll see where we go. And Cecil hopefully I get to learn a bit more and be a bit quicker.
A big congratulations to Ashley Haig Smith for winning the Junior Championship. Very good rally with a lot of excitement, but unfortunately that is all the action we have for Natal. Join us again on the 15th and 16th of April as we head on down to Mpumalanga for the Sasol Rally.
This year sees the 20th running of the Sasol Rally held in the picturesque mountains and forests of Mpumalanga.
We're very proud of Sasol's long association with motorsport in South Africa and Sasol's contribution to the development of motorsport in the country. Over the years, Sasol has formed sustainable relationships and partnerships with not only Motorsport South Africa, but with the Mpumalanga community. The impact that this event has on the Mpumalanga environment before, during and after the rally is invaluable. Motorsport in general provides an ideal opportunity to platform the innovation and technical superiority of our products that differentiate Sasol from its competitors. We also believe that the rally creates a direct opportunity for the public to engage with the Sasol brand and our products. Performance is one of the key selling attributes of Sasol Turbo Fuels and Sasol Techno Oils. The rally provides a live exhibition of the Performance Association of our Fuels and Lubricants. We'll be celebrating our 20-year sponsorship of the event, and we'll be pulling out all the stops to make this a bigger event, bigger and better than the public has experienced in the past. We are also proud this year to have Sasol's S2000 class competing, and I obviously hope that the Sasol team does well. So look out for the 2 Ford Fiestas with the Sasol branding. Also, for the first time, the Sasol Rally will feature participants from 7 countries from the African continent. And we also have an improved Kanyamazani stage, which last year was the first time we staged an event in a previously disadvantaged area. And this year we're going to make it bigger and better and bring it to the township and to the people for the second time. And we'd like to use this platform to remind all the citizens of our country, and not only those people of Mpumalanga, to end the carnage on our roads and drive safely. If the rally drivers can do it at very high speeds, as you will see, we need to do it on our roads as well, and drive safely and get home safely.
This 20th Sasol Rally, really, for Sasol and for SAM, is a great milestone, and because of it being part of the African Rally Championship, there are quite a few new innovations, like for the African Championship we need to do recce, so the guys will be doing their usual DVDs and they will be doing recce. The area where we are doing the rally is very conducive and compact for spectating. But then we have, I think, mastered the art of running town special stages, and that really has got a great following, not just in the area, but people coming from all over the country to come and see the stages in the towns. We have really worked very hard at making them safe, together, of course, with Sasol, who's very safety conscious. And I think the success has been that people know what to expect, and we're bringing the spectacular game of rallying in its finest form to the spectators. The first 3 stages goes out towards Graskop from the Sabi area, and then the remainder of the gravel stages for Friday is very close to Sabi and in the Longtom Pass area. And then, of course, the 2 night stages, the one in Sabi and the one in White River. That finishes off day 1. Then Saturday morning, we're starting with the now very, very popular 2-car super special at the Spaghetti Junction in Nelspruit. All of the special stages are really in the Sabi, Longtom Pass, Hendriksdal area, which is very close to Sabi, which makes spectating very, very easy, getting from one spectating point to the next. And then we finish off the day with the second last stage, the car stage in the Kanyamazan township. And then the also traditional finish in the Nelspruit showground, where probably one of the few stages anywhere where the stage finishes at the podium.
See you on the Sasol this coming weekend.